So to open the casing on a Nikonos III, place the catches either side, and then this thing levers up, which is great to take the inner housing out. But if you have the lens on and try the same thing, it won't come up. If you try and lift the casing like this with the lens still attached, all that you do is you fracture the top casing. I've marked a little mark here. What happens is the whole casing bends, and it bends at its weakest point. You see, this is the thinnest point between the... If you do try and lever it up with the lens still attached, you bend it. It's a plastic top casing, so as you can see, it's quite thick up into the end of the viewfinder, and just after the end of the viewfinder it thins out. That's the fracture point. You can see I've marked it here, and you can just in the light see a fracture forming. That fracture goes right across the O-ring seat, as you can see in this one. Let's take the lens off first. So the O-ring can no longer seal because the water runs right behind the O-ring, so you then get a leak. It's not possible to fix, or should I say we've not found a way of fixing it. It has been tried to weld it back together, to cement it back together, to cut bits out and reform it. I've not found anything that is successful long term. So I'm afraid to say, if it does go, we are now out of second-hand top casings. Obviously there are no new top casings available. So this one is toast really. If you damage it like that, you've written it off. If you're buying one second hand, then always look there first. If you've got any signs of a line in there, no matter how slight, if you bought it on an auction house, then send it back, or get them to photograph that part of it first and send it to you before you buy it. Always a good idea. Best of luck. Hope this has been helpful.